KIRO 7 News.
It's a crisis we've covered extensively here on KIRO 7. Animal shelters struggling to meet growing needs, more animals, rising pet food costs, and not enough people willing to adopt. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Jason Sloss.
I'm Monique Minglavin, and KIRO 7's Gwen Baumgartner joins us from the Noah Center. It's an animal shelter in Stanwood. And Gwen, they call 2024 the toughest year they have faced.
Today was bittersweet. We got to spend so much of it with dogs like Lefty, who brings so much joy. But the reality of it is that what you're seeing at shelters like this is just not sustainable. They are in desperate need of help.
Here in Stanwood, 2024 is closing out with more barks and the bite of what's to come.
I think it's going to be worse.
Sarah Bradshaw is the director at the Noah Center, which is already struggling to do more with less.
There's limited food. There's limited space. I've had to say no to dogs and cats because I don't have a place for them to sleep.
This year brought more animals, 100 additional shelter intakes than in 2023. Foster intakes up by 463 cats and 246 dogs, with similar trends across the state.
We are seeing some shelters and rescues close. It has been really hard, and what you're going to see is an increase in what people like to term kill shelters.
Driving the crisis, an influx of surrenders as well as animal overpopulation.
Hi, Delta Rose.
Bradshaw says illegal or backyard breeding has contributed to more litters as well as more animals with birth defects in their care.
He was born with an abnormal left leg, hence he was given the name Lefty.
Lefty was surrendered this month. His medical needs too costly for his family. Now too costly for the shelter, with donations down by more than $1 million from the year before. The shelter sometimes forced to delay care when they can't afford it, a grim and uncertain reality.
What do you do when you run out of resources? When your team is exhausted and you don't have anything else to give?
That's why they're calling on the community to help, whether you're here in Snohomish County or elsewhere, asking people to adopt, to donate, to volunteer, because animal lives depend on it. Reporting in Stanwood, Gwen Baumgartner, KIRO 7 News.
They need help, and KIRO 7's Gwen Baumgartner is connected to Snohomish County. She is dedicated to making sure you know more about important stories in Linwood, Everett, Arlington, and beyond. So send your story tips to Gwen at snohomishcounty@KIRO7.com.